Let's talk about Nigerian Super Eagles game coming up tomorrow against South Africa. It's definitely going to be a very, very big game for both countries. South Africa at the moment, they comfortably sit at the top of the table with 16 points, whereas Nigeria have 10 points in top place, where Benin have 11, sitting in the second place. Nigeria and South Africa has always been a very big rivalry. Remember, in football, for example, in their last 5 matches, we able to win 2, they won 1 and we drew 2. That was the last 5 matches we played. So tomorrow I expect every team to give their best, but I'm hoping Nigeria will get the 3 points, because anything less than 3 points tomorrow is going to make it harder, at least to have hope of qualifying for the World Cup. As you can see, it's just 3 games left from this round of qualification. So not getting 3 points tomorrow might make it dicey and very difficult to at least get closer to having that hope of rekindling that qualification, because like I said in my last video, we have 9 groups altogether in Africa, and the leader of each group automatically qualifies for the World Cup, which is 9. Then the 1 slot remaining, which is the best loser in Africa, in the best performing team, you have to go and pair with other teams from other continents to play like a 16 playoff, which it might meet the likes of South American big teams like Chile whatsoever. So it's going to be very, very difficult to get the ticket through that means. So that's why every team is fighting to at least top the group, so that they have the hope of going to the World Cup without going through the stress of playoff. So like I said, tomorrow is a big day for the Super Eagles. All I have to say is to wish them good luck as they play tomorrow. We all want to see our team play in the World Cup. Every Nigerian loves football, because football is one of the two that brings everybody together. Remember, when they play football, everybody forget their differences. Nobody remembers if you're Hausa, Igbo, or Yoruba, wherever. We all come together as a nation to support our team. So football and sport in general is one of the key tools that help in uniting Nigerians. So everybody wants to see us win, so that at least that hope will come alive again. Because let's assume we beat them tomorrow. So that means we'll be having 13 points and they will still be having 60 points. So it's just like a difference between the two teams. So at least having that 3 points, which is going to be very difficult because they're playing at home. But you never know. In football, anything can happen in football. Anything can change the game. For example, they can start the game now and any player will just get a red card. So that automatically change the dynamics of the game. So I'll have to wish Super Eagles good luck for tomorrow's game. But definitely we have the players. That's definitely. But we need to be able to create that bond to make a team. There's difference between having players and having team. If you have players and you don't have a team, you still struggle, because every team will be playing, every of those players will be playing independently. So there's the work of the coach is to be able to bring those skills together for them to play as a team. Let's take for example the way they play in their respective club. Though there's not much time for them to train together, because this is the only time you see them come together, travel from different parts of the world to just have a few days to train together and make a team. But even with that, it's not just Nigeria. Many teams do that. Argentina, they come together. Brazil, they come together. England do that. So there is no excuse for not performing, not because you're having enough time to train together. Just look at our group. There's no reason not to top this group. I'm telling you. Look at them. Zimbabwe, Lesotho, no disrespect. Rwanda, Benin Republic, South Africa. These are minor teams. If you look at FIFA ranking, they are far away from where we are. The FIFA ranking. So there's no excuse. And coupled with the fact that we have the players. We are lucky to have players, established players that play in some of the biggest clubs in Europe and in other parts of the world. So we have the players. So there's no excuse. It's as if you're having the tools to do your work and you're not doing it properly. That's how it sounds. So anyway, let's be optimistic and just be hoping that South Africa drop points against us tomorrow. So that's that for the table. And at the same time, we'll still be hoping that Benin Republic, maybe they will drop points too, because tomorrow they're playing at home. Benin Republic is playing at home to Lesotho. And if you look at that game, Benin playing against Lesotho, Benin Republic is playing at home. So the statistics somehow favor Benin Republic, because they're playing at home and they have 11 points. They're playing at home and they have 11 points. So if they win tomorrow, no matter what happens between Nigeria and South Africa, they will still be in second place. That's fact. No matter what happens against Nigeria tomorrow, Benin will still be sitting in second position, because they will be having 14 points. So that's why we cannot afford to not to win tomorrow. Because even not winning tomorrow, having the draw tomorrow, that means from a 10 points, either we have 11 or 13 points. So if you're having 11 points, that means South Africa is far ahead. Indirectly, they will have qualified to me. Because 16 plus 3, that's 19 with 2 games tomorrow. With 2 games more. So that's the end of it, sincerely. So Benin will be closer to South Africa. So the Nigeria will just automatically be out of the race. And mind you, we're looking at qualifying for even that playoff to finish as some of the best runners. So if you can't finish above Benin, at worst, if you can't qualify directly, how do we get picked, to do that? So hopefully, we are hoping we get 3 points. Anything less than 3 points is going to be hard. Once again, let me wish Super Eagles of Nigeria good luck as they play in South Africa tomorrow. Hopefully, win and get the 3 points back home. And I'm rooting for Nigeria to win that game. After which, we know we are still, the hope of qualifying will still be alive. Hopefully, it's going to come up that way. If I may predict the scores of that game, I'll tip Nigeria to win 3-2. I think it's going to be a very close game tomorrow. Both teams will definitely score. So I'm rooting for Nigeria to win 3-2. It's definitely going to be a very, very close game because South Africa, they have so many young and skillful players as well. So I expect them to score. And I expect Super Eagles of Nigeria to score as well. So fingers crossed, up it goes, up Nigeria.